Hey everyone, welcome to this shortwave radio channel, and this is tip number 32, I believe. We're moving on to these tips. We are Thursday, April 11th, 2019, and today's tip is how do I get a little bit more signals, especially with a portable radio. So you got your brand new Radio Wow, XH Data, Texan, whatever. Of course, it comes with this telescopic antenna, which is nice. Some come with a piece of a little wire that you can actually plug into the wire connector or the antenna connector. Of course, one of the things that you'll see is that you get a certain number of signals. Maybe you're inside your home, there's a lot of noise. How do I get a little bit more? How do I get that weak station to maybe be a little stronger? Well, it all comes with antennas. And antennas, the first tip today is how to build a very simple antenna. Even if you live in a place where antennas are forbidden, you know what? There are ways to actually conceal or make that antenna almost invisible. And if you don't tell no one, most of the time, no one will know. And it comes with wire. How about taking some electrical wire? Any type of electrical metal wire works. Insulated or not, it doesn't matter. And you can, of course, easily, and you know what? I do this all the time. You know what? You've got this wire. It's like, how do I, hook it up to the radio? At its simplest form, just, take the insulation out of a small piece at the top and just, wound it a little bit around that telescopic. And this, extended in its full, will actually make this radio hear a lot more signals suddenly. Maybe you wanted to have it outside, which is even better because you might be avoiding some noise sources. You know what? Buy yourself some thin wire. The thin wire will actually be thin enough that it will actually be able to go through the window. Even though the windows are very shut tight, like here in the winter time, we close our windows. Because it's cold here, well, of course, the windows are really, really tight shut. Well, with very thin wire, you can actually still pass that wire through the window and shut the window on the wire by being careful not to break it. But usually the window will still shut tight, and you'll have a very thin piece of wire that will actually go outside. You could let it hang from the window, or look at their surroundings. There could be a beautiful tree out there. There could be something that you can see yourself hooking the wire up to. And then you'll have an outdoor wire, which will bring in a lot more signals on these little portables. So these are easy ways and very inexpensive ways of getting more signals. The wire antenna is the most basic of antennas, but you know what? In some cases, it's one of the best antennas you get. And it doesn't cost anything. In some cases, you maybe have some wire lying around, telephone wire, maybe it's some insulated speaker wire. Any type of metal wire will do the job. But of course, the thinner, the less it will be easy to see if you actually have neighbors that might be a little on the I don't want to see a wire outside or an antenna. The color of the wire also, you can choose to match whatever color your outdoor walls are. You can have it go through if you have a balcony, through the balcony ramp, for example, and nobody will see it. You got a black balcony ramp, buy some black wire and just go it through the balcony ramp. Nobody will even notice there's a wire there, and maybe just that can improve your signals. So it's very, very simple to improve signals. Now, of course, it all depends on the amount of noise you've got around you. Sometimes a wire will actually make things worse. There are cases where a wire antenna, even outdoors, is not the best solution. But this is the cheapest one, and it's worth checking out. I see a lot of people out there saying, I'm not getting much with my little portable and it's telescopic. And, well, the longer the wire you'll put to this little antenna, the more signal it will be able to pick up. And you might be surprised that something very weak suddenly comes really easy to listen to, thanks to a piece of wire. Some people, just put a piece of wire and they tape it to the ceiling of a room. I've seen a lot of you out there actually do that. I used to do that when I was, starting in shortwave. I had about, I don't know, 20 feet of wire that was on the ceiling, taped to the ceiling, and it actually did the job, as long as there's not too much noise around you, because of course it all depends on that. The other trick that I would say is, if you use a piece of wire like this, try different areas of your home. Maybe your living room, there's a lot of noise and you don't hear much more with that wire, but maybe in the kitchen or the bedroom window is different. Maybe there you have less of interference. You can of course use it and just put it around your windows. You put a little wire around your window, and if you've got curtains or if you've got something there, you can even make it in a way that it doesn't even show that there's a piece of wire. Just make sure that the part that you attach to your antenna is always easy to access, so you can actually easily clip it to the antenna. Get yourself some alligator clips. I don't know if I've got some here easily handy, but one of the things that I do is use alligator clips. They are even easier to hook up the wire to your portable antenna. So this is kind of a basics of trying to, put a little antenna or a little wire antenna around where you live that could maybe make a big difference between getting just a few stations and really enjoying the world of shortwave a lot. So, just get yourself some wire. It's the cheapest thing that you can do, and it can really make a huge difference sometimes. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching.